Hi, I'm Robyn. I developed this brief but effective yoga class to center the mind, body, and focus the breath. We'll also work on strength, flexibility, and balance during standing yoga practice. This practice is available to all because I've modified the sun salutations to avoid getting up and down off the floor. Instead, we'll use a chair. So what you'll need for this practice is a yoga mat, a sturdy chair without arms, and a strap, preferably the non-stretchy type of strap. So let's get started. I'm glad you're here. We'll start by sitting on the chair, towards the front of the chair, and just sit with feet firmly planted on the floor, sitting up nice and tall, erect spine, and hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in here. And relax the breath. Focusing on the sensation of breathing in, filling up the abdomen, filling up the chest, widening across the collarbones. And exhale, reversing the process. Relax the shoulders, and keep the spine tall and straight. Release any gripping from the toes so that all four corners of the feet are firmly planted into the earth. Follow the cycle of breath at your own natural rhythm. Breathing in and out. And from here, we'll join the hands towards the center of the heart. Shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Take a deep breath in, sun breath, stretching arms up overhead. And exhaling, releasing arms towards the side of the chair. Let's do that one more time, inhaling up. And this time, if you'd like, if the shoulders allow, you can bring hands together. And as you exhale, releasing down towards the sides. Returning the hands to the thighs. I'm going to practice a little bit of centering here, sitting firmly into the chair, and as you inhale, lifting the heart, and as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips and come slightly forward. Feet are still firmly weighted into the earth. Inhaling, coming back to center, and on the exhale, we'll shift the pelvis posteriorly, inhaling back to center and towards the left, keeping both sitting bones on the chair. So don't go so far that the right hip is lifted. Inhale back to center and exhale other side. For me, it's the right. Inhaling back to center. And taking a deep resting breath. We'll start to begin opening the back body. Find that strap that we have handy and holding it in the right hand, let's loop it around the ball of the right foot. Holding the strap in both hands, we'll sit up nice and tall and take a deep breath and relax the shoulders. We're just going to lift the right leg no higher than straight angle. And avoid shifting back, but keeping the spine straight. You can bend that knee slightly, relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in here. If you'd like to stretch a little bit more, you can flex those toes back towards your face. Taking a deep breath in here, and exhale, releasing hand to the floor. Now we're going to stay on that right side for a few more efforts. Inhale here, neutral pelvis. And lifting on the inhale. So we're not using momentum, strength of the body, control, and exhale, float it down. You can keep a little tension in that strap. Inhale up, last time. So we're keeping the legs neutral, the knees in an even plane to avoid shifting back. And exhale, release. Nice, let's switch sides. Still holding in two hands. And we'll work with the left side. Inhale, lift. Stretching and strengthening. Exhale, release. One breath, one movement. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, just like that. Beginning to bring some energy into the back body. Preparing the legs for the standing poses that will follow. Exhale, release. Let's take that strap. Take a deep breath in here, and we'll prepare to stand. Tadasana mountain pose. Keep that strap handy. And stand with feet firmly lifted, rooted into the earth, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in here. Feel the energy rising up from the inner soles of the feet, through the midline of the body, right up through the crown of the head. And then we'll begin with some standing posture. So I'm going to walk to the back of the chair, keeping that strap handy where it is. And we'll begin with some modifications of the standing poses, which bring strength to the body. And we'll use the chair for some balance. So I'm going to step back to where my arms are fully extended onto the chair. We'll work with our Uttanasana, our sun salutations. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. So with a bend in the knees on the exhale, I'm going to come forward. Inhale, lifting. Hands to heart, mountain pose. Inhale. And exhale, bend into the knees as much as feels good. Stretching the hamstrings. Inhale, lifting. And hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lifting heart, lifting gaze. Exhale, forward fold. So if you feel that you'd like to go a little bit deeper in your Uttanasana, you can find a lower place on the chair, fingertips lightly supporting, and maybe come into a little deeper forward fold here. It's up to you. Keep the eyes open so that the body knows where it's landing, it knows where it's going. And then let the inhale lift you back up, and releasing mountain pose. Inhale, sun salutation, sun breath. And exhale. We'll work with Warrior One. So in Warrior One, I'm going to step the left foot forward and right leg back. Bending into that left leg, any comfortable amount. We'll turn hip points forward. Take 3 to 5 strengthening breaths here. If you'd like, you can lift that right arm, keeping the left hand just lightly touching that chair for balance. Both hip points facing the front of the chair. Bending into that right knee, left knee, towards 90 degrees. Back leg strong. You can always keep the hand on the hip if you like. So using the chair for a slight balance, help us to keep stable in the pose. Take one more big breath in. And right hand to assist. We'll step forward. Breathe in and out. And we'll try that pose the other side. Let's step the left leg back, bending into that right knee. Turning hip points forward, bending towards that right knee. And relax the breath. So when we use a balance support, we're just lightly touching, we're not dumping a lot of weight into that. balance support, the chair. Just lightly assisting and maybe lifting that left arm if you tried that on the other side. Settling the breath, using the strength of the mind to stay in the pose with ease. One more big breath in, returning hand to hip, and then we'll take a step forward, breathing in here. Exhale, release. Let's come into another Uttanasana to release the back, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold. And inhale up. Working with Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana second. Starting with the right, we'll step the right leg back. And this time the hip points are going to come parallel to each other. So bend into that front knee. And we can keep the left hand, right hand on the hip or reaching it out towards the back wall. Left hand lightly touching the chair for support. Take 3 big breaths in and out. Staying in the pose, staying with the breath, and preparing to release both hands onto the chair and stepping forward. Inhale and exhale. We'll go to the other side, stepping left leg back, bending into that right knee, and placing the left hand on the hip to begin with. And if you like, reach your arm out. For 3 big breaths. Let your last inhale return to center and stepping forward. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. And let's come to balance practice. Turning towards the side of the mat. We'll keep the chair handy for balance. I'm going to start on the right leg, the tree pose Vrksasana. So we'll have the left hand for support, simply raising the right leg. And when you feel steady, or a little steady, opening it out to the side. Placing the sole of the foot on the inside of the thigh. Keeping belt line level. Lifting the heart. And you can keep your hand on the hip, or if you'd like to grow the branch of your tree, lifting arm. Relaxing into the pose. Returning knee to center and releasing foot to the ground. Take a resting breath. And tree pose on the other side. Lifting left leg. Settling into the weight of the right leg and opening it out to the side. Finding a position that allows you to be in relative ease. Could be all the way down towards the floor. Releasing any tension around the face or neck. Hand on heart, hand on hip, heart, or reaching up towards the sky for tree pose Vrksasana. Flexibility, strength, balance, and ease. This is your practice. Listen to the body. Tune into the breath. Returning. And release. Very nice. Let's come back to the center. And we'll practice powerful pose. Standing about arm's length away from the chair and feet hip distance apart. So this time we will pretend we're sitting in a chair and settle the hips, shoulders right over hips, toes are lifted. And for this version of chair pose, we're just going to keep the arms right on the chair, tuning into the power of the body, strength of the core, lengthening through the sideways. You can sit a little bit deeper if that's available to you. Shoulders over hips. And inhale, lifting. And exhale, releasing. Inhale. And exhale to mountain pose. Pyramid pose. Step the right leg back. Slight bend in the left knee. Hip points facing forward. We'll take an inhale, and as we exhale, we'll come into flat back pose. If it's available again to you, you may want to come a little bit lower. Big stretch in the front of the left leg. Inhale up, and we'll step forward to change sides. Breathe in here, lift heart, exhale forward. Keep spine elongated. Relax the arms. Remember, just fingertips on the chair. Let the inhale lift you. And exhale, step forward. We're going to prepare to return to seated posture. I'm just going to turn mine forward so you can see me. And have the strap handy. We'll be working with some seated twist poses. Twists are really good for working with the internal organs, bringing circulation into the body. Take a big breath in here, and as we exhale, we'll twist to the left, maybe holding on to the back of the chair. Keeping both legs parallel, we'll twist from the belt line. Maybe getting a little bit taller on the inhale, and as you exhale, looking over towards the back of the wall. Be easy on the eyes, just lightly gazing. And exhale, return to center. Inhale here, finding balance and symmetry. And exhale, let's go towards the right. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twisting. 3 big breaths in and out. Relax the shoulders. Relax the toes. Retaining the inhale, we'll come back to center. And exhale. Holding the strap. We'll bring the arms out to about shoulder height. Inhale as we twist with fully extended arms over to one side, knees keeping right where they were. Inhale back to center, and exhale. center. Let's do that one more time. You can always lower the arms if you like. Exhale, complete the exhalation. Eyes can follow. Inhale and exhale. Working a little bit with upper body strength. Inhale back to center. Feel free to rest the arms for a moment. Inhale, just lift the arms up overhead. And crescent moon pose with strap. Inhale here, and as you exhale, tip over towards the right, stretching sideways body. 2 big breaths in here. Inhale up. And exhale, other side. Use the strength of your core to return to seated posture. If you like, a little stretch to look up towards your strap, up towards your hands. A little stretch in the neck, stretch in the upper back. And exhale, release. Release the spine, release the strap. Right ear to shoulder. Relax the shoulders. You can give it a little nod if you like. Return to center, left ear to shoulder. Return to center, chin to chest. Another breath in, just to settle the body. And let's bring hands to heart. To close this practice with a gratitude for what is, or gratitude for this body, this moment, for the present moment, the reality, and the light that shines brightly today. Well, this is the new now. This is our best. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Namaste.